Hi there, this is the Masked Gamer coming to you with some more Final Girl Friday! It's Friday! Not only is it Friday, but today is my birthday. That's right, yours truly has just turned 45 years old. I don't know why I started off so excited because it's not exciting, that's terrible. But we are here with some more Final Girl Friday on my birthday. Yay! And it's another heat wave. Yay! And it's so hot. Yay! Oh boy. So, for those of you who are new to this channel, this is a place for COVID cautious folks to talk about board gaming. You're perfectly welcome here if you are not COVID cautious, provided there is no minimization, denialism, or harassment. With that said, I'm obviously by myself today playing a true solo game. So I do get to remove the mask, and you get to see my 45-year-old face. Huzzah! So, we're going to continue our story mode of the Evomorph saga. So if you want to see the first chapter of this, you're going to have to rewind a few weeks on my channel and find that first video. But we're going to just dive right in, do some story time, and get killed, because that's how Final Girl works. Alright, research setbacks. Before the final showdown on the USS Conrad, the government agent was able to find and smuggle a hatchling egg onto an escape pod and jettison it. It's always those fracking government agents fracking away. The egg was transported by light speed post to Earth to a research team in the Arctic. The government team was ready and waiting to perform tests on the alien, but before they could, the lab exploded and the hatchling escaped captivity. They scoured the outpost searching for any sign of the hatchling. And today we're going to be playing with Uki. Uki Fox has been a survivor from birth. This is Uki. On the right, this one. On my left, your right? I don't know which side it is. It's this person. My life. Her mother had her own experience as a final girl while in labor, which is a story for another time. But because they were both tenacious enough to survive the ordeal, her mother named her Uki, an Inuit name meaning survivor. Uki is incredibly tough, and along with her dog, an Alaskan Malamute named Gus. Oh, Gus is gonna die, I just know it. Is often hired as a companion by adventurers and danger seekers. She's exactly the person the Station 2891 research crew needed to help them survive the frigid wasteland. Tips for playing with Uki. Uki has a nice amount of health, and her ultimate ability is easier to unlock, but still very strong. If circumstances or your own persistence allow you to unlock it in an early game, it could be a huge boost, as it basically grants you a free guard once per turn. With her ultimate, she has the most fortitude of any final girl. And our setup for this is clear the grounds. Our first event is going to be there's an accident in the labs. The dark power is Razor Claws. The finale is Blitz of Death. And the Evomorph in this scenario is immune to frostbite. So it's been 6 weeks since I last fought the Evomorph, and we're going to see what I remember. But firstly, there has been... Oops, that's the wrong one. There has been an accident at the lab. That sounded like an explosion. There was an explosion in the lab, and now there is a hole in the lab between the lab and the outdoor space next door to it. I mean, I guess that's good. The hatchling is all the way back here. I've got my walkie-talkie. Maybe I will be able to rescue some people this time, because I think the last time I did this, I did not rescue many people. Okie dokes. So where am I going to start? Oh, I only have 4 uses of this walkie-talkie. I didn't even mark those off. So I can only use this to move a victim 4 times. It cannot be used on the same victim more than once in a single turn. However, it just so happens the way this board is set up right now, there are 3 victims right next to the helicopter. So I can just spend 1, 2, 3, use 3 of these things, and just tell all these people to go get on the helicopter. So let's just do that. We're going to tell them to get on the helicopter. And once they go into the helicopter space, we can move them right over to the helicopter pad, and then I just need to get the little fly faster thing and get them off to that Arctic airport. So that was a useful use of useful use of stuff. So if I'm gonna need one more beyond that to get out of here, um, let's see here. Ooh, I could try to give myself some time because the hatchling only moves one space. So I'm going to use my final walkie-talkie to tell this person to go into the hallway because there's a fracking alien coming to get them. And I think that gives me a nice route to make some headway. Yeah, all right. Let's just do some focus and save these movement cards for later. And of course, because I've been playing Isofarian Guard for like 2 weeks straight, which doesn't need a dice tray. I left my dice tray off to the side. So let's see, we got one success on a focus. So we get to lower that threat level by one. Let's go ahead and use our other focus to lower it some more. Focus! That was a big ol' miss. Yep, that was a big ol' miss, and that was the end of my turn, and I can't afford to... Oh, I can't even afford to buy my helicopter now. That's so sad. All right, well, I'm going to hold on to these guys in my hand. I know I'm forgetting one of the things that I need to keep my brain going while I play this game, because I need to look at the back of... Yes, I need the back of the rule book as a refresher, because I'm tired. All right. So we've done that. We're going to do the planning phase where I purchase action cards, but I have no points to purchase with. So we're going to toss those focuses back here and return our time to 6. And then we go to the killer phase. So the killer is moving one space each and is going to move towards the nearest victims. And there's equidistant victims in 2 directions. Now, if I didn't move that person out of the way, he would have been eaten by the Evomorph already. But the Evomorph wants to go through passageway 5, which is into this hallway here. Skitter, skitter, skitter. Now, there's very little that can be done because this person's not going to leave the kitchen basically no matter what. So no matter what else happens, that person in the kitchen is going to be very, very, very dead on the next turn. But let's see what the terror card has in store for us. Maybe they'll die sooner than that. Terror! Game over, man. Game over. If there are no victims on the board, discard. Otherwise, raise horror by 1, and the killer will move towards the nearest victim and attack. So I tried my best to stop the hatchling from eating someone, but I failed. Let's see which space it goes to. It's going to go through hallway 6, right into the kitchen, and kill someone in front of their friend. So let's see what our poor person gets dead. It is is that a general death? Or no, I think that's due to game over, man, game over. So let's get to that. Terror. No, that's the organism. Adult. Youngling. Hatchling. No, that's general deaths for the hatchling. So I guess, I don't know which, I guess we just choose a general kill for it. No, there's a special one for the adult, but there is no special one for the hatchling. So we're gonna get a random story time back. Let's see what happens to. This is Tom. This is our friend Tom. Hello, Tom. Say hello, Tom. Hello. Story time for Tom. There's something inside of me, Tom wailed. I can feel it crawling, but no one listened to him, as usual. The doctor had assured him that his symptoms were psychosomatic. You know, that's just like what they tell people who have long COVID. How odd. A severe case of stir craziness from being at the station too long. Oh, I guess they were on lockdowns. That's why they've been sick for 3 years. Whatever, doctors. The prescription, wait for the next opportunity to leave. But they had no x-ray machine. They couldn't really see, could they? Tom felt a tickle near his ribs. Oh, it's a tickle. He grabbed his knife and stabbed at his own chest wildly. I'll get you, you son of a bitch. The only thing he managed to hit was his own artery. Most of its work already done, the hatchling easily escaped through his skewered skin. Poor Tom is dead. Poor old Tom is dead. So now the hatchling has evolved and is going to disappear from the globe. Ba-da-ba-bum. And from now on, we will be doing the ambush deck instead of drawing a tarot card. How exciting. I don't think that happens the first round, though. I think that says only from now on. Yep, the killer phase ends as soon as it disappeared. So it has now done that. Its health is now 10, I believe. I think that's when its health goes up to 10. No, its health goes to 10 when it becomes an adult. Okay. So that sucked. This person is freaking terrified. Oh, there's nobody in the killer space. He's just like, okay, the thing ran out of the room. I'm going to stay in the rec room and keep working out. Good for you. And my two-way radio is empty, and it is back to my turn where I had no way to fly faster. Now, there is no more person on the board, so I can more calmly deal with helping someone escape, but I still think my best route is to take these two people that are out in the snowfield over here. So we're going to go ahead and walk. That's right, we're going to walk. And we have gotten a success. Excellent news compared to before. So we're going to come into this room. Hey, did you hear screaming? I heard screaming. Yes, there was screaming. I don't know. That wasn't a lot of acting for me for Uki there. And of course, we got a miss for the second one. We will go ahead and lose. Ooh, I'm missing a heart. We will go ahead and lose one life to take this person out towards the snowfield. And and that loses 2 of this. And we're just gonna stop there because we need to get our helicopter going on. We're gonna have to get our sprints going on in order to make things better. So, during the planning phase, I have 3 to spend. I'm gonna spend 1 on sprint, 1 on fly faster, and I'm gonna get those 2 focuses back. Yay, and then these walks go here. Moving on to the killer phase. We are going to draw the top ambush card and see how fast this Evomorph hatchling grows. Number 7. That's not good. Our horror goes up by 2. Yikes. And our bloodlust goes up by 2, which raises our horror by another 1, putting us on the nasty side of the horror track. So, yeah, I guess we'll be focusing again this turn, is what we're going to be doing, because we don't want to fly too fast. Did I do something wrong with the flying? I think I did what I was supposed to do. The helicopter would have been on this space, and I would have moved it to Arctic Station 2891, which doesn't cost anything. And then whenever there is a helicopter, I can move to. So let's first try to get some of our focus back. If I can pick this art up off the floor, so that we can roll more than 1 die and not die. Well, that wasn't good. I don't have a close call, so that just managed to suck my time off by 2, and we're going to do it again with another focus card. Things are not looking well for our friends. Oh, good, that was a success. Whew, so we get to raise our focus by 1, and now we get to roll 2 dice to try to fly faster. And we almost got a full out miss with that. The good news is I can discard my short rest and my weak attack to turn that into the helicopter moving at least 1 space. But it's going to be a while before we can get that card back again, because there's only 1 of those cards, I believe. Yep. So we're going to have to wait a while before that helicopter comes back. But what we will do is we will try to sprint and get some more people to safety, and we will fail miserably, losing 1 life, 2 of this, moving 1 space, and ending our turn. So we're just going to stand outside in the cold. without any time units to buy anything, and hope that we can walk around safely. This might be one of the shortest games of Final Girl that I have played yet, and it's kind of fitting because it's my birthday. So of course, everything's gonna suck because birthdays suck. All right. Oh, I realized I've had the screen on the wrong time this whole way. Bump. Now we're correct. Whew, okie dokie. So I don't have anything to spend, so all I do is get my 2 walks back in my hand. That sprint was useless, that fly faster was useless, those focuses were useless, and now we're gonna see who the hatchling kills, because it's probably gonna be bad. This one's not so bad, it only raised our bloodlust by 1. So just 1 more bloodlust to go before it's a full adult. No big deal. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine. And we don't even draw terror cards when this is happening, which sucks. So like the helicopter's not going to go off on its own, which is sad. But let's try to walk these folks over to the helicopter pad. This is a whole lot of nothing for me again, so I can lose another life to move 1 space with them and lose 2 time. We're going to do that again and just continue to get ourselves killed. This time I got 2 successes! So time goes down by 1. We drop them off at the helicopter pad waiting for the next helicopter to come. And we're going to head over here and start to head towards that tool shed and skadoozle. Whatever skadoozle is. We have 3 points to spend. We're going to take that fly faster back. We're going to take a search because we're going to try to get into that tool shed to get some roller skates to roll around on the ice with, because that makes sense. Not. And let's see what fresh horrors await. Here we go. Back to terrible horror level and to bloodlust. So that is going to trigger the evolve into adult. Once it evolves into an adult, its health goes up to 10. And from now on, we get adult ambushes. So it just gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more life. Great. And we're going to see what razor claws are going to bring to the party. When revealed, place the Evomorph in the closest space to you without an X and remove all X's. So we didn't even try to scan. I guess that means it's going to appear on my space. I think. And whenever the Evomorph damages you, randomly discard an action card. So, great. This is great. We love it. This is going to be so good. Okay. Well, first things first, we need to try to focus our way out of this mess. Oh my god, we're going to die so fast. Okay, at least we can discard 2 cards to make that happen. We're going to discard weak attack. I don't have any walks. I'm stuck in this space. So a weak attack and a focus to bring this down 1. Oh my life. Let's get that helicopter to fly faster. Maybe this will help me somewhat. Whew, we got a success on that at least. So this helicopter at least got over here, rescued these 3 people. One of those is going to heal me 1. Oh yes, one of those is going to move me 1 space for sure. One of those is going to give me 2 time back because I am way behind on time. And for our other action, we're going to go ahead and short rest and try to get the rest of that health back. We got 1 back, which is enough to make me happy at this moment in time. I have a search card. Can't do nothing with it, but I've got 1. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, well I have 5 things to spend. I get my walks back. I need distraction for 3. I need sprint for 2. I'm gonna take another search for 2 instead. I'm gonna play it risky because this thing's gonna run around killing people before it kills me. So maybe Maybe I've got a minute. Alright, so it's going to move towards the nearest person and attack them. We're going to see if it runs into my space or not. It rolled a 5. That's not, and I need a 1, a 3, or a 4 to resolve my choice to make this a random thing. If, by the way, I just rolled a 6 like 5 times in a row because of course I did. And this is going to come over here and do a kill. So let's see the general kill for the adult. General deaths, general deaths. Is there supposed to be general deaths? General kill hatchling. General kill. General kill adults. Okay. Spending your first night in an Arctic base came with traditions. In Station 2891's case, the newbies were subjected to a movie marathon that featured cold and isolated settings. Paige wasn't scared. She had seen them all before. With the marathon over, the crew were sent to their posts. Halfway there, Paige stopped. Just ahead was a large frame of something, dimly lit and unmoving. Definitely a decoration, she deduced. Ha 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 ha, you guys. One last attempt to spook but her words were cut short as the decoration animalistically sprinted towards her. It was too fast for Paige to scream as the Evomorph reached its target and eviscerated her. And that's going to toss our horror back up into the danger zone yet again. And we're going to reveal a terror card as well. If the Skullburster. If the Evomorph is a hatchling, discard this. Otherwise, it's going to attack whoever's in its space, which could be the final girl, with double its attack value. And its attack value is 3, so it's attacking me for 6. And I am dead. Oh! That was the shortest, most... Oh my god, I died so bad! Ah! I suck at fighting the Evomorph. Well, the good news is that means I'm going to get to go to bed sooner tonight because I'm freaking exhausted. Happy birthday to me. For my birthday, here are things I would like. I would like for you to like, and I would like for you to subscribe. I would like for you to send me an Aeon Trespass Odyssey insert. I would like some nicer chairs. I would like a fancy camera. I would like some milkshakes. I would like some sushi. I would like some Calpico. I would like, but you know what I want most of all? What I want most of all is for people to mask up and keep those health bars full. Thank you and have a great day.